This is my time.
Oh man, this new CALL.23.10.18 album is hitting me right in the feels, especially this song, Two Birds. I got it on repeat, just letting all the emotions go through, and it's hitting me in a spot that I'm sure she didn't write it for. Going through relationship transitions, she's talking about these two birds floating apart and going their separate ways, and it takes me back to the long goodbye for my dad and both of my grandmas, and these chapters in your life that are so hard to turn the page, and we get stuck there because there's so much love in those chapters. And man, when she talks about being safe in your arms, like you can picture every time that you were in the arms of your grandma, sitting on my grandma's lap, being bounced around, and she would sing songs in Slovak, and I thought that was the coolest thing. And especially when I found out that she was bouncing me on her knee, and the song was about bouncing a kid to get the gas out of his belly and make him fart. So it's that kind of love that you miss, but you realize that love is with you always. It never leaves, even when that person transitions and goes wherever they go. That love stays with you, and that, man, I'm so grateful for that. But it breaks my heart that there are people that are searching for love, that feel like they don't have love or aren't loved, and that kills me. That kills me. I know how grateful I am, how lucky I am to have had people in my life to show unconditional love to me, and to acknowledge the people that don't have that is heartbreaking. And I happened to read today this passage in this Martin Luther King Jr. devotional. I mean, I can't believe how synchronistic these messages are in my life. When I was just having dinner with a friend last night, and they were asking me about my dad's transition out of this earth and how that was, and then I wake up and I read about the depth of love and living love's transformational power. And I just highlighted at the very beginning, love is. And the sentence goes on, but I wish they would have just stopped right there, because love just is. It just is. And we put so many descriptors and definitions on love and expectations on love, and that's when we get disappointed. And if you're like me, as a teenager, I got that the book by Dr. Gary Chapman, The 5 Love Languages, and man, did that confuse me. I thought it gave me clarity, but it just put love in these 5 boxes, and you just run around getting pissed off at people for not checking off your boxes, and then you blame everyone else. I'm not loved. I don't feel loved because you didn't check the right box, and it's on you for not knowing what box to check. And you know, read his book. There's a lot of wisdom there. There's a lot of good advice there. I'm not saying it's not helpful or useful, because it helped me to analyze love and my relationship to it. It helped me analyze how I could better love others and better show love to others. And that's kind of what he's getting at, is these are tools, these are expressions of love, and these might clue you in on the best ways to express love and make sure somebody is feeling loved. But we just have to understand that love just is, and we are love. And his 5 love languages are words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. And all of those, yes, great ways to express your vulnerable self to someone else. And when you realize that you are love, these are ways that you share yourself with someone else. It's ways that someone else can appreciate that you are giving yourself vulnerably to them. You're taking the time to serve them. You're showing that you're thinking about them by giving them gifts. You're literally giving your time and your undivided attention in quality time. You're physically close to them, and maybe even to the point of intimacy. That's how much you want to express your love and devotion to a person, and your commitment and connection, and that is it. And words of affirmation may even be the hardest, because words don't do justice to our feelings. They just don't. And I just want people to understand that you are never at a lack for love, because you are love. Everything else is emotions. Emotions come and go. And when you think that you have this love tank that needs to be filled, and it's always depleting when you give it, then you're always looking to receive. I can't give because I don't have enough to give, because I haven't received enough. And that is such a false symbol of love, because you generate love. You are the creative force of love. You are love. Just by thinking of someone, you are creating love. Just by doing an act of service, you are creating love for that person. You are generating it. You are the bank in this situation. You are not it is not your account that needs filled and deposits and withdrawals from. You are the mint. You are creating love by your thoughts, your words, your deeds, your actions, just a look, just your mood, just being your love. You are love. And it's when we don't feel it, it's because we are masking it with other crap that's in the way. We're too busy. We're trying to uphold a persona of what we think others want to see from us. We're trying to fulfill expectations, whatever it is. But you are love. And this goes on to say that love is a great gift, a deep mystery. And a love continues to spill out even toward one's enemies, is a love that has been birthed in the womb of God. So clearly this is trying to equate the Christian perspective with and teachings to our perception of love. And he's not Martin Luther King Jr., but Charles Ringma is going into this discussion of power and the ways that we exercise power by our positions in life. And those are masks we put on, personas that we feel are tied to our identity, and those are big ones that get in the way of us expressing our love and showing love for others. And then our influence, which is usually tied to our positions. And then he goes into institutional power, those being institutional power, but then speaks about moral power. And this power is exercised by virtue of one's visionary ideas and one's character. When you speak of the power of love, this love is not self-seeking, but self-giving. And Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. understood this as he explained, agape is understanding, it's creative, redemptive goodwill for all. It is the love of God operating in the human heart. It is an overflowing love that seeks nothing in return. Love is a willingness to go the second mile in order to restore the broken community. I love that idea. It's overflowing. So your tank is never empty. It never needs to be refilled because you are love. You are a fountain and that is just flowing, overflowing with love. Where is that love going is the question. How are you spending it? How are you investing your love? The power of servant love and suffering love is the power not to persuade and certainly not to control. It's the power to disarm, a power that catches one by surprise. This is nutritive power. I love that. One that enriches, heals, and renews. The power of this love builds up. It is restorative. It draws people together. It builds community, and it deepens our humanity. This love is God's gift, which we need to grow and generously give away. 1 Corinthians 13, we've heard this at every wedding. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. It always protects, man, just like my dad, just like my grandmas would if they were here. But that's the love that they showed, that just protection, whatever it is. We got you. And if you don't have that, know that you are that. You are love. And love is here for you. If you don't feel that, it is here for you. Give it. Give it abundantly. Let it overflow. Give it expecting nothing in return, and it will return to you in abundance, overwhelmingly. That is the, if there's anything I wish I could get through to you, it's that you don't have to go find love, just give it, and it will come to you. Love recognizes love, and it can't help but rejoice with itself and be together with itself. Love is like the biggest chorus ever, and everyone can sing to this melody, and just sing. Just let your heart sing love, and you will be surrounded by everyone else that wants to sing it with you. So I'll leave you with that. I will go enjoy the rest. I'm going to enjoy this song over and over and over again. So be well and be love. I love you.
9, paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time.